Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm finally bringing you another house roundup tutorial. Similar to the first one, I'm going to show you about 5 houses, and I want you guys to comment which houses you want made, in what order, if any of them. So, the reason that I'm doing this, by the way, is because house tutorials, believe it or not, take a lot more time than you might imagine. They're usually about 30 minutes long, and that doesn't include the actual prep work for them. They take much longer than the average video, so I don't want to be wasting time making stuff that you guys don't want to see. That's understandable. So, house numero uno. That's not house numero uno. That was in the original roundup, and I think I might still make that, possibly before or after these houses, because I won't be responding to the tutorial video for a little bit to let the comments rain in. So, this is house number 1. This house isn't designed by me, it's designed by the same guy that made this one, a friend of mine. And it's a pretty cool house, it's pretty nice. I like the roof. It's pretty simple design, I guess. Designed around, well, I don't know what I call it, a couple of balconies. I don't know what it's called underneath it, like when you just have that and you can't actually walk out onto it, but I suppose it is a balcony either way. It's pretty nice. We will call this house number 1. And for you guys that will be asking, I guarantee, because you haven't seen the video, asking to make Nyan Cat or possibly that house or anything, I've already made Nyan Cat. Go and have a look for the Nyan Cat house tutorial. I've made 3 house tutorials, in case you haven't seen. I always get that when I tour worlds and stuff, asking people to make stuff that I've already made. But house number 1. House number 2 over here, again, not made by me. It's a pretty nice design. It's a square looking house. It's got some nice features, pretty easy to make, pretty simple. Simple isn't always a bad thing. I'm a big fan of it. It's got a flat roof. Oh, I love flat roofs. Same reason why I love that house over there, the one that I was staring at before the video started. I don't like building roofs, it's not my thing. But, nice design, nice and simple. Look pretty cool in a world. There's a wood theme going here. We will call that house number 2. House number 3, extremely simple design. Well, it's not extremely simple design, it's extremely small, but again, I like small but intricate houses. Not made by me, that's a recurring theme. It was just thrown together out of spontaneity, and whilst it is small, I think it's got a certain charm to it. We will call this house number 3. So, this house over here was actually made by me, proud to actually be able to say that in this video. You may draw some parallels between this and the Simpsons house. It's designed on it. I know that the front windows are a little larger than the Simpsons front windows, but you can only get a certain degree of accuracy in Minecraft. For instance, you will notice that the house is nowhere near the colour of the Simpsons house. I don't know if you've looked at it recently, but the Simpsons house is somewhere in between orange and pink. That colour doesn't exist, not in Minecraft. So what I had to do was I just picked out my own colours. I think I did a good thing by going for the sandstone looking, what are they called? Birchwood slab, that's it. I also ran into a couple of issues. Number 1, the side of the house, like, you know, with the garage, never seen it ever in any Simpsons episode. And what I did was I went on to I tried to find a floor plan on Google for the Simpsons house, which they exist. It didn't really clearly show the windows on it though. So I watched a Let's Play on Simpsons Hit and Run game for the PS2. I think it was also on the GameCube and probably the Xbox. And I figured out that it's pretty much just got a side door and it has a window. And same for the back. I don't think I've ever seen a full view of the Simpsons house. I've been told that apparently In the movie, you can get a full view of it, but I wasn't going to watch the movie again. I've watched it a couple of times. But, again, I went on the... I watched the Let's Play, and it seems it's just like 4 windows and the kitchen thing, and the house kind of sinks in there. So, this is the Simpsons house. Talked about that long enough. This is house number 4. I tried to make it as accurate as possible, but as I have to say all too often, you can only make things so accurate in Minecraft. So again, house number 4. House number 5 isn't exactly a house, but I didn't even make this myself. Me and a friend built it one Sunday for fun. It didn't take that long. Probably took about 45 minutes. I'm not too happy with the clam. I'll sort that out at some point. But this is a Krusty Krab. This is as close as we could get. It could do with being slightly longer, so that I can make the flag in the middle wider. But I don't think it impacts things that much. I also don't know why. I'm sure all the flags were the same shape. It doesn't matter. I'd fix the flags for the tutorial, and I might make it slightly longer and such. But it's pretty accurate to the Krusty Krab. Did we bother doing the inside? No, we did not. No, we're not fans of the inside. But like I said, it's as accurate as possible. On the side, that was a bit of a challenge to do. On the side of the actual Krusty Krab, I'm pretty sure it's like a lobster pot, or a lobster trap, whatever it's called. You know, the cage things that they use to catch lobsters. It has some like wiring or netting on the side, which was kind of hard to recreate. And I kind of got a pattern going with the iron railings. It's pretty accurate. On the back, the Krusty Krab it's basically got one window, Mr. Krab's office, that you can see there, and it's just like metal sheet plating, like scrap metal thrown on the back, and the side is the same as it is on the other side. It's not copied exactly because that would be a real pain. It's not copied exactly from the other side, if you know what I mean. But that is our take on the Krusty Krab. We will call that house number 5. All of these houses shouldn't actually take too long to recreate. So, what I want you guys to do, if any of these houses you want made, house number, just to reiterate, house number 1, house number 2, house number 3, house number 4, and house number 5. If you want any of those made, and if you want multiples made, if you want, you know, house number 3, house number 2, house number 1, in what order would you like it to be made? After this video goes up, I'll leave the comments alone for a couple of days, and I'll see, you know, what you guys want to see. If maybe you guys don't want to see any of them, but if an overwhelming majority wants number 3 made first, and then number 2, and then number 1, that's the order that I'll make. If like, let's say, house number 5 of the Krusty Krab, if, you know, only like one guy out of, you know, 50 or whatever is interested, probably won't get made. You know, it all depends. It all depends. So it's really in your guys' hands. Like I said, my other house tutorials have received a pretty positive response. You guys want to see them, it seems. After this video gets posted, I'm most likely going to be posting the Lapis Lazuli block, a couple of remakes, maybe another YouTuber. It's been a while since I've made a YouTuber, and I will, towards the weekend, Thursday, Friday, look at this video, look at the comments, see what you guys want, and then I will get to work over the weekend making one. Or 2, or 3. So that's pretty much it for the house tutorials. Comment if you will. What I want to do now is, I figure it might encourage me to actually get these tutorials out of the way if I show you what I've been up to. I've shown you the VTOL warship before, based on based on the one out of Black Ops. Getting tongue twisted tied. I think it's pretty cool. People have expressed interest in it. It's on the menu to do. What else have I been working on? Claymore's been seen. I made it's either a concussion or I think it's a concussion grenade out of Black Ops 2. I think it's pretty cool. With the ring pull and everything. That's what the giant circle is. Like I said, don't comment for this stuff. I just figure if it's shown on my YouTube, I just want to show you guys what I've been up to a little bit. I've not been making a mass amount of stuff, but you know, I've got stuff made. The Cat 40 that I've talked about, that's my original failed attempt. I didn't make it tall enough. I think it's pretty close to the actual Cat 40. One side's made, like it's going to be like 3 blocks wide. Yeah, 3 or 4 blocks wide. The other side isn't made. I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I did a pretty good job. You see the other side's not made, the details in the other side. But the two sides are different, so that's why I've not made that one yet. But that's my Cat 40. That's pretty much the only somewhat interesting stuff that I've been up to. I was gonna make, I don't know, I was flicking through the items and I was like, what would be cool to have in the world? Like, first of all, the eggs came to mind. The eggs are pretty cool. I think it'd be cool to have like loads of those, but I decided against that. But what I did like, especially because I went and actually hunted for these, the like music discs, I hunted for them in the tutorial. I actually made a video of me finding all but one. You know, back when, well, they keep adding them to the tutorial. I think it was the same patch that creative mode got introduced. They're pretty simple to make. I don't know if I'd ever do a tutorial of these, but I was going to do loads of them. Some guy once asked me to make some 3D glasses, and it's funnily enough that for some reason or other, I actually have, where are you? Yeah, here they are. Actually, I have a pair of 3D glasses sat on my desk. Went to the cinema recently. Saw Star Trek and Fury 6. Oh, good movies. They're not looking as good as I think they could, but I think that they've definitely, you know, it wouldn't take much for me to make them into, to make them perfect. They're pretty cool, I think. Something that I've never seen anybody wear with a pair of glasses pixel art in the world, let me say that. And other than that, I really haven't been doing much, which is why I haven't been, like, I tried to make a pledge to upload daily, but you know, that didn't work out. But again, house tutorials, hopefully some of the stuff that I've just shown you will motivate me to put it out more frequently. Remakes on the way, and thanks for watching. And some of you might have actually watched me waffle on there at the end for like 5 minutes, so yeah. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, maybe you think I deserve a like. If you want to, comment, and if you're new here, maybe you should think about subscribing. I put out new content at least every other day. And for my fellow video makers, if you're interested in a YouTube partnership, click the link below in the description.